Africa typifies many of Africa's multiple paradoxes. 2 hours from the sprawling city of Johannesburg, you will find wilderness, even today. Not long ago, leopard was found foraging in the dustbins of one of the city's leafier suburbs. There's a hustle and bustle of get-ahead business enterprises, a go-getting culture that harks back to the time of the gold rush on the Rand. A multiplex economy based on the entrepreneurial geist that still drives South Africans to strive and innovate and compete, allied with a compassionate and spiritual side, epitomized by Nelson Mandela, South Africa's beloved Madiba. And not 15 minutes from the center of the country's business heartland, you enter a tranquil world of leafed avenues and big residential properties. One of these stately homes is Foxwood House, first designed by David Fleming, a partner in the architectural firm of Sir Herbert Baker, the arch-creator of buildings that express the majestic splendour of the British Empire. Foxwood House was inspired in part by the models that Herbert Baker himself recalled from his childhood, the elegant farmhouses of southern England. But Fleming had a more stylish spirit even than his boss, and Foxwood House is yet more sophisticated and elegant. Today, the gardens of Foxwood House are home to a menagerie: ducks and peacocks, guinea fowl, dogs, and of course, people. It was designed for the Boustrad family after the First World War, but sold to the Oates family from Australia, one of Johannesburg's pioneers of the motor industry in 1933. Pearl, Bert Oates' wife, was lovely, strong-willed, and a wonderful gardener. In fact, she laid out the gardens at Foxwood herself, and her work is essentially unchanged. I went there in search of solitude and a sense of the past, and found it in the elegant interiors and gardens of this lovely villa. The present owners have restored Foxwood House to its former glory, refurbishing the panelling and the staircase and reverently installing this lovely portrait of Marilyn Oates, one of the two gorgeous Oates daughters. I also found relics of South Africa's own troubled but glorious history in the memorabilia of the present owners of Foxwood House, Peter de Vos and Jan Groenewald, whose families were prominent and played central roles in the twists and turns of South Africa's turbulent past. Peter is the great-grandson of President Steyn, and Jan's great-great-uncle was Paul Kruger, President of the Transvaal Republic at the time of the Boer War with Great Britain in 1899. And creator of the world-famous Kruger National Park. The two present owners have filled the house with inheritances from their own families' pasts. Many of these eclectic pieces and ephemera dating back over 200 years. These melancholic relics are both moving and heartwarming, and include likenesses of Mrs. Tibby Steyn and her great-grandchildren, Emmy Steyn, the daughter of President Steyn. Memorabilia related to the signing of the Treaty of Vereniging, which brought to an end the tragedy of the Boer War.